What is going on, wrestling fans? It is IC Fault, and welcome to Ringside News. On today's edition, I'm talking about this rumor and these discussions that have been running rampant all over Twitter. And boy, oh boy, involves the WWE in Saudi Arabia. Now, we have heard rumblings and, well, I guess, and manias, discussions about how Saudi Arabia wants to showcase the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Whew. Whew. Now, obviously, we have seen over the years, we know, because with the press releases and just the tweets, the WWE, when they bring WrestleMania to your town or state, you make a lot of money. You bring in fans from around the world, from Australia, New Zealand, America, England, everywhere, underneath the sun, Japan. They come, they spend money. They go to your local restaurants. They go to your mom and pop corner stores. They buy your random Hard Rock Cafe, I was in Philadelphia shirt, pins, buttons, pens, everything. So when they come there, they buy all your stuff. Saudi Arabia, we all know, if you are paying attention to the news, that they have a stigma surrounding them. But yet that hasn't stopped Gulf leagues being presented, huge contracts being signed with multiple corporations, including the WWE, including Live Golf. We have not seen it stop once. So when I first read the rumor, Saudi Arabia wants Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Well, that's not going to happen. They'll just get that thing. Remember that time they had the greatest Royal Rumble? What was that? I don't think it was it was in Saudi Arabia. We had Super Showdown. We've had Crown Jewel. We've had so many events in so many different places, but with Crown Jewel being the main source, and now, of course, coming out King and Queen of the Ring. Interesting to see that there is more to this than just a rumor. So here's a tweet I found. If funny Americans people talk about strong audiences, let's not forget when Evolution returned, your audience was dead. Oh, wow. Insulting the American audience when Evolution came back. So better advice for you. Stop barking like dogs. Royal Rumble and WrestleMania will happen in Saudi Arabia, no matter what you say. And at first, I thought to myself, nah, this is impossible. This is impossible. But then you think about it, well, there's a lot of money involved. Because the money that fans like me or fans like you traveling around the world to Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, well, the money we would have spent, Saudi Arabia can just be like, here you go. Here's the check. How much did you make last year? Oh, you made $24 million for Tampa in Florida? Okay, here is $25 million. We will pay you $25 million extra dollars to bring this event here. That's what would happen. And shit, who would turn that down? And that's the argument, is I can clearly see people's morality is not thinking with their wallet. And their wallet is going, help me, put that $25 million in my pocket. That's what the wallet is saying. But I get it. This person, Lindsay 08 J Hawk. Nah. They don't want this. They do not want this. And this really all has been a rumor until today on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani. The chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority says there are talks about the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia for 2026 or 2027. Wow. That is how big. I just want to point out, before we talk about Saudi Arabia and WrestleMania and Rumble, let's talk about how the fact that people are bidding not for events coming up, like this year in 2024. Because right now, we do not know what's after SummerSlam. What is going to be in September, October, and then November Survivor Series. So in the actually 2 years in a row now, they haven't had a December WWE Premium Live event. NXT has taken over with, it's not called Roadblock, it's something else, but they have taken over. So interesting, very interesting. So we don't know what's coming up. But 2026 and 2027, when you say that, those are big numbers. You're talking about, so next year, obviously, WrestleMania 2025 is in Las Vegas. Triple H put out a tweet. He even talked about it. London, let's talk. Before, for a long time, we thought London was not even a possibility. But lately, Money in the Bank was in London last year in 2023. John Cena came out, said he wanted WrestleMania in London. People went crazy. There was a press conference after. People asked about this. Triple H was like, yeah, maybe. But now, when people are bidding, and people are saying, I want your event, but, oh, wait, you only have 2026 or 2027 open? Okay. Markerson will be there. Like, you're getting into bed with these people and you're believing that everything that you're saying and everything that you're saying is going to keep happening. Because what if the WWE just flops? Obviously, these deals, these billion-dollar deals with Netflix and USA and CW, they're great deals. But like, what if suddenly this hot streak they're on just flips and you paid all this money for a 2027 Royal Rumble or WrestleMania and it's not going to deliver what you hope it would deliver? But again, I honestly don't think, this is just personally me, that all the WrestleMania. So, for instance, here's an example. I was getting like lost for my sentence for a second. Let me retrack. I was at WrestleMania this year and last year, press conference. I'm in the press box, doing interviews, all that stuff. The press box is full. Like, I don't know how many people you would say, over 200 people, over 300 media from across the world. I don't know, but maybe they would. I would travel to Saudi Arabia in 2026, 2027 to stay there for a whole week because you have the World, you have 2 media junkets, you have NXT, you have all these events. Would 300 media travel to Saudi Arabia? Would people cover it like they usually do for big events like ESPN? I don't know. Now, Royal Rumble is completely different. If Royal Rumble happened there, I don't think anyone's going to blink an eye and go, oh, okay. But WrestleMania, that's completely different. That is completely different. So, would I be upset to see Saudi Arabia get Royal Rumble at WrestleMania? No. Because I'll be honest with you now. When those events happen and they're like, oh, show up at 6 a.m. or some weird time on a Saturday, it's hard to watch those. I got a family. I have responsibilities beyond wrestling. So it's very difficult to sit down when the event's not at 7 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night. It's difficult. So WrestleMania at like 1 p.m. in the afternoon or Royal Rumble, it's doable. If the check is there, and I think that's really what this is all about, with the fact, again, the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority says there are talks. He didn't say, oh, we want to talk. He's saying there are talks between WWE and Saudi Arabia about Royal Rumble or WrestleMania coming there. So some people say nah. Some people say it's a bad decision, but either way, it's clear as day. Morality, if you believe and you shouldn't go there because of certain aspects of Saudi Arabia's business, well, hasn't stopped Live Golf, hasn't stopped WWE. I don't think it's going to stop anyone from doing business when money can be made. Sorry. But thanks for tuning in. I've been Steve Fall. This is Ringside News. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.